This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of middle school football action. Good evening and welcome to Blankenship Field here at the Hill in Oliveville, Kentucky for today's matchup between the Powell County Pirates and the West Carter Comets. It is 8th grade night here at the Hill, and we are just moments away from introducing our 8th graders, and we've got a lot of them out here to introduce tonight, and we got some cheerleaders as well as they're getting things all ready to go across the field, and we are just moments away from the start of our 8th grade night. And as we said, we should have a pretty good ball game here on our hands as we've got the Powell County Pirates coming out of Stanton, Kentucky, and they're going to be taking on the team from across the road here, the West Carter Comets. And we are ready to roll here, and we'll turn it to now to PA announcer me for the introduction of the 8th graders. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blankenship Field and the Hill here at West Carter High School. It's 8th grade night for the 2022 middle school Comets. And let's start off by introducing our first, and these will be in numerical order, Ethan Swearigan. Ethan is escorted this evening by his parents Matt and Cassie Lee. Ethan has played football for 4 years, including JFL. Ethan is also a member of the wrestling team. His future plans are to play football in high school and to attend the University of Kentucky upon graduation and earn an optometry degree and to become an optometrist. His favorite middle school football memory was the last home game versus East my 7th grade year, and I had 3 consecutive tackles for loss. His advice to his teammates is to always give 100% at practice and games because to be successful, it takes everyone coming together. Number 3, Ethan Swearigan. Introducing next, Mason. What's that last name? Vergio. Number 5. Mason is a 2-year football player, including JFL. His other activities at school include soccer and baseball. His future plans are to go to college. His favorite memory of football in middle school was this whole football season. His advice to his teammates, never give up. Mason Vertigo. And introducing next, number 10, Caden Hedge. Caden is being escorted this evening by Glenn Hedge and Sheila Hedge. Caden has played football for 9 years. His other activities at school is playing on the baseball team. His future plans are to continue to play baseball and football for the high school team. His favorite middle school football memory, when I tossed the ball to Weston and he passed to Luke for a touchdown. Advice to teammates, always work hard. Always block for your QB. Give Latavius LT White Reese's cups so you won't have to run as much. Number 10, Caden Hedge. Introducing next, number 11, Weston Kaiser. Weston Charles Thomas Kaiser. He's being escorted this evening by his parents Crystal and Matt Gifford and his siblings Xavier, Madeline, and Peyton. Weston has been a 1-year JFL member and a 1-year middle school football team member. His other activities, Weston has played basketball throughout elementary and middle school and plans on trying baseball in the spring. He loves to go fishing with his dad, being with his family and friends, and hanging out with his girlfriend, Maddie. His future plans are making good grades, continuing playing sports throughout high school, and hopefully into college, if he's lucky. His favorite football memory is the first game this year against Nicholas County when he made a 90-yard touchdown. His advice to his teammates: hang out with the right people and stay out of trouble, because that's what people will remember about you for your whole life. Always give your best in everything that you do. Mr. Weston Charles Thomas Kaiser. And now introducing next, number 12, Kazoka Tupac Bewley. Tupac is being escorted by Michelle Bewley and Nick Bewley. He's been a 2-year member of the football team. His other activities are to listen to West Coast rap, play basketball, run track, and fishing. His future plans are to keep playing football and to go to college. His favorite middle school football memory is all the spring-summer practices. His advice to his teammates: shut up and listen, and picture we rollin'. Kazoka Tupac Bewley. Introducing next, number 20, Eli Wilburn. Eli is being escorted by Jason Wilburn and Connie Wilburn and Jessica Bays and Charlie Wilburn. He's been a 3-year member of the football team. His other sports and activities: he plays basketball, hunts, and he cuts wood. His future plans are to continue playing football and to be a diesel mechanic. His favorite football memory is winning the Baxter Bowl. His advice to his teammates: don't be stupid. Number 20, Eli Wilburn. And now, number 22, Luke Waylon Dean. Luke is being escorted this evening by Derek Dean and Jennifer King. He has played football for 7 years. His other activities are basketball, baseball, riding horses, hunting, riding four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. His future plans are going to school for welding. His favorite middle school football memory is winning the Baxter Bowl. His advice to his teammates: make smart choices and do good in life. Mr. Luke Dean. And now number 41, Trip LeMaster. Trip is being escorted this evening by Randy and Shauna LeMaster. This is his first season in playing football. His other activities: he loves playing baseball and basketball. He enjoys fishing, hunting, and throwing darts. His future plans are to continue playing football and baseball into his high school years and then go to college. His favorite middle school football memory is playing against East Carter. His advice to his teammates: always give 100% and never give up. Trip LeMaster. And now, number 50, Warren Duncan. Warren is being escorted this evening by Paul and Jill Cornett and Michael Duncan. He has played football for 9 years. His other activities are basketball and soccer. His future plans are to keep going on with football. His favorite middle school football memory is when I got a play to run the ball. His advice to his teammates: don't let anything stop you. Number 50, Warren Duncan. And now, number 52, Will Cottle. Will is escorted this evening by Christy and Eric Cottle. He has been a football player for 9 years. His other sports and activities is soccer and wrestling. His future plans is going to college and major in engineering. His favorite middle school football memory is throwing up from the two Big Macs. His advice to his teammates: life is going to get hard, but if you give up, it's only going to get harder. So never give up, and it will get easier. I promise. Number 52, Will Cottle. And now, number 60, Ryan Left Vernader. Ryan is being escorted this evening by Bobby Vernader and Yvonne Chastity. He's a one-year football team member. His other activities are yard work, weed eating, and sleeping. His future plans are to play football and to love his girlfriend. His favorite middle school football memory is when I juked out Joey in a drill. His advice to his teammates: just play football. Ryan Vernader. Is that Taylor?
That is Sebastian Dean.
And now, number 76, Sebastian Dean. Sebastian is being escorted by Levi Eugene Dean and Carla Stamper. He's played football for 3 years. His other sports and activities is karate and the academic team. His future plans are to go to college and to get a medical degree. His favorite football memory is when it rained and we did mudslides. His advice to his teammates: don't overstress. Number 76, Sebastian Dean.
Go back to me. You hear me?
Mason Skidmore, or
Go at the
Skidmore?
very end.
Oh, at the very end.
So go 77.
And so next is number 77, Lucas Davis.
Yes.
Lucas is being escorted this evening by his mom, Leslie Davis, and dad, Jeremy Davis. Lucas has played football for 7 years. His other activities are basketball, hunting, and fishing. His future plans are to play football through high school, then go to college to become a welder. His favorite middle school football memory: winning the first Baxter Stevens Bowl against Morgan County. His advice to his teammates: work hard, never give up. Number 77, Lucas Davis.
His family's here now, so after he'll go before the cheerleaders. Okay? Skidmore.
See, who is this? And now, number 78, Joseph Oppenheimer. Joseph is being escorted by Regina Oppenheimer and Mike Oppenheimer Jr. He is a one-year football player. His other sports and activities include hunting, fishing, horseback riding, target shooting. His future plans are to become a barge worker. His favorite middle school football memory is winning against Morgan County. His advice to his teammates: when things are the toughest, make the best of your situation. Joseph Oppenheimer. And now, number 88, Cade Hollingsworth. Cade is being escorted this evening by his mom, Courtney Richards. He has played football for 1 year. He also plays baseball for the middle school team and the Grayson Baseball Club and the basketball team. His future plans are to continue playing baseball. His favorite middle school football memory is gain the ball in a kickoff return and running the ball to the 49-yard line against East Carter. His advice to his teammates, if you don't know what to do, at least do something. Number 88, Cade Hollingsworth.
Now go back to Skidmore, I think. Yeah.
Next is Mason Skidmore. Number 67. He's being escorted this evening by Rachel and Eric Barker and little brother Morgan Barker. He has played football for 2 years. He doesn't play any other sports. His future plans are to go to college to be a vet. Favorite middle school football memory, when we won against my old school. His advice to his teammates is to always be yourself. Mason Skidmore. And now we would like to honor our cheerleaders, our 8th grade cheerleaders. Introducing first, Natalie Bailey. Natalie is escorted this evening by Jennifer Bailey and Max Bailey. She has been a cheerleader since 7 years old. Her future plans is to go into fashion design. Her favorite middle school football memory is cheering at the games. Her advice to her teammates, cheer loud and be positive. Natalie Bailey. And finally, introducing Kendra Grace Van Lettingham, the daughter of Gina Van Lettingham and Chad and Carrie Van Lettingham. She's being escorted this evening by Gina Van Lettingham, Chris, and Kristen Bledsoe. She has cheered for 2 years. Her other activities include all-star cheer, gymnastics, riding horses, watching NASCAR, and going to church. Kendra's future plans is that she wants to be a teacher when she grows up. Her favorite memory is that she wants to thank God, her parents, and her family for supporting her. Her advice to her teammates, enjoy every moment and never give up. Miss Kendra Grace Van Lettingham. And let's give a round of applause one more time for our 2022 8th grade football players and cheerleaders. And we got that, we got through that and everything else, and still got 11 minutes on the clock. So we're doing pretty good out there. So that is our 2022 football players and the cheerleaders as we see them. They're here today, and do apologize for the extra little chatter that's out there that I had as trying to make sure we had everything in order and everything ready to go. As we see the football members, the football 8th graders heading over to the bench here at the moment. Of course, a season plagued by both the middle school and high school members as far as injuries go and everything else. So West Carter hoping to pull out a win here on 8th grade night, as we'll take a quick introduction here of the football team. We have number 3, Ethan Lee at running back and linebacker. Number 5, Mason Birds, the linebacker and tight end. Number 10, Caden Hedge, the quarterback and DB. Number 11, Weston Kaiser, the running back and linebacker. Number 12, Kazauke Tupac Bewley, a defensive back and wide receiver. Number 20, Eli Wilburn, tight end, running back, DL and LB. Number 22, Luke Dean, tight end. Number 33, Sawyer Magnard, running back and linebacker. Number 41, Triple Master, tight end and linebacker. Number 50, Warren Duncan, outside lineman. Number 52, Will Cottle, outside lineman, defensive lineman, and also the kicker for the Comets. Number 60, Ryan Venator, the outside lineman, defensive lineman. Number 67, Mason Skidmore, offensive lineman and defensive lineman. Number 68, Johnny Lee, offensive line and linebacker. Number 70, Taylor Jordan, offensive lineman and defensive lineman. Number 76, Sebastian Dean, offensive and defensive lineman. Number 77, Lucas Davis, offensive and defensive lineman. Number 78, Joey Oppenheimer, offensive and defensive lineman. And then, of course, you have number 80, Alan King, wide receiver, tight end. And then number 88, Caden Hollingsworth, a wide receiver. So teams are warming up here as we are just a few moments away from getting started here on this 8th grade night as the Comets are going to be taking on the Pirates here at the Hill. We'll take a brief break and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in. How to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
And back here at West Carter Middle School, where we are just a few moments away from the opening kickoff, and it looks like we have the meeting of the coaches here, and it looks like Powell County has won the coin toss and has elected to receive. So the West Carter football team not huge in on numbers this year. Of course, several players out, I'm assuming due to injury and everything else, as it's been kind of a rough year for them here this season. But hoping to make some good moves as they progress on. Of course, picking up a huge win in the Baxter Stevens Bowl this year, and then having several games of good showings as well. As trying to get everything ready to roll here, as we are just a few moments left to go, but been a very interesting season here all the way around across all West Carter sports. Of course, high school soccer finishing off early on this week. West Carter fell to the boys and girls teams fell in their opening round games. One to, I believe, was Greenup County, and then the other, or excuse me, to Fleming County, and the other ones to Russell. Of course, tonight at the high school gym, you have West Carter volleyball going on at the moment as well. And so we'll have to see if we can try to get some information from that here in addition to that, as a lot of sports kind of going on here this year. Of course, volleyball is going to be in action at home on Monday night, as it's going to be the 62nd district tournament. It is tournament time here for volleyball, as they are going to be taking on, I believe it's Elliott County in the opening round, as it's going to be 1 versus 4, East Carter versus Morgan County in the opening round at 6 o'clock, and then West Carter will be playing Elliott County in the nightcap there tonight, or on Monday night, and then the championship should be in on Tuesday between the two winners there. Of course, tomorrow night the football Comet's going to be traveling on the road down Highway 23, heading down toward Martin County. Of course, that game, unfortunately, will not be covered by us, as Martin County says that due to rising cost, that they are no longer allowing people to stream their football games. And so, unfortunately, can't bring you there. But West Carter is going to be back in action here at home for the remaining 2 regular season games coming up, as next week is going to be homecoming week, where West Carter is going to be taking on East Ridge on homecoming night, and then finally the last game of the season is going to be against the Russell Red Devils. It's been the last 2 years over at Russell, and they are now looking forward to coming back and playing a game here at the Hill. Of course, a couple of years ago was the Miracle Pass, West Carter picking up their first ever victory over Russell at Russell in a last-second touchdown reception, and the Comets hoping to get things and hoping to keep players in action and going, because there's been numerous injuries this season for the Comets, and they are definitely been struggling here. Of course, also in addition to the loss of the 2 young men, one of the players, Brent King as well, number 9, you'll see their markings still out on the field here this evening. You'll see GB for Garrett Belcher. He was a welding student at Carter County Career and Technical Center. And then number 9, Brent King as well. You'll see those markings out on the field here as well this evening. So just a couple minutes left here to the opening kickoff. As we said, Powell County won the opening toss and has elected to receive. And so we are just a few moments away, as the West Carter cheerleaders will get a shot of them out here tonight. As 2 8th grade cheerleaders here tonight, as well as the football team. Of course, Powell County looking like they're coming in with a nice size travel squad here today. Of course, unfortunately, we do not have a roster there for Powell County, but we will try to provide you what numbers and what information we do have as we get to it there. As we're getting ready to roll here, 36 seconds left to go. We'll get our time adjust down here as well. Because in football, in middle school, the last, how long is the time? 8-minute quarters. So 8-minute quarters here in football. We'll just have one game here tonight. Of course, over the last few years, West Carter's been able to field a 7th and 8th grade team, but this year able to just field one team as well. So as we see West Carter getting ready to kick it off here from the 40-yard line is going to be number 52, Will Cottle. Also a soccer player here for the Comets. As the official getting everything all lined up here. And there's the whistle, and here goes Cottle in motion. Gets a low kick there and touched there by Powell County. Swinging out to the outside, avoiding a tackle, weaving in and out of traffic. And then finally brought down there by, I believe that was number 11, Weston Kaiser, there for West Carter. And so Powell County will take over here with 7 minutes and 30 seconds here to go. So first time to see Powell County here. Number 17, the quarterback here for Powell County, going underneath center. Takes the snap, pitches it out. Runs it out over toward the right, brought down by a couple Comets, number 33, Solly Magner, and number 20, Eli Wilburn. So it's going to bring up second down as he picks up about 6 on the play. So it's going to be second down and about 4 here for the Pirates. Three-back set here for Powell County. Hands it off up the middle. Going to pick up just a short gain, gets just inside of the 30-yard line. And they're going to call for a stopping of the clock. And looks like we got a measurement coming up. It's going to be a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Powell County. As they've been having a tight formation once again, 3 backs. 1 directly behind the quarterback and 2 right behind them. This time going to go with the sweep off toward the left-hand side, and he's going to have a first down as he's still in play and breaks the plane there, or it looks like he breaks the plane, and he is going to, Powell County strikes first here off of the sweep, ends up with about a 29-yard rush for the 6-yard, or for the touchdown here for Powell County. So at 5:47, Powell County leads here. 6-0 with the extra point here to come. Looks like Powell County is going to be setting up here in an offensive set, so it looks like they're going to be going for 2 here. This time, tight formation, 2 backs, rolls out toward his right, and quarterback's going to be brought down as design quarterback keeper. First one to get to him is going to be Triple Master. And so that is going to stop Powell County, and your score is going to be 6-0. We'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. And kickoff there by Powell County, and looks like it's a loose ball as it was a low kick there, bounced around. Wes Carter looks like they were able to recover that. And so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Comets, as that was a negative yardage after the first contact. Takes it all the way back to the 35-yard line there of the Comets. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for Wes Carter. Of course, beautiful weather outside. Thought we were going to have a mud bowl here today, but weather's dried up. Of course, field's still just a little bit wet out there. Going out of the shotgun this time, number 22, self-designed run, pitched straight to him. Is going to pick up a short gain there, as that's Luke Dean getting the direct snap and ends up picking up about a yard on the play. That's going to end up being 2nd down and 9 here for the Comets. So as you can see across the way there, only about 5-6 players in jerseys there for Wes Carter. So this time, 2-back set there for the Comets. This time gets it off to number 11 as he sweeps out over toward the right. Gets pushed out of bounds after a small gain. That's going to be Weston Kaiser. So Wes Carter almost looking like they're running a 2-quarterback set, as that's going to bring up 3rd down. Maybe a pickup of a yard on the play, so we'll say 3rd down and 8 here for the Comets. This time looking for Dean. Once again, low snap, drops it. Picks it up, tucks it under, takes it off with it, but is going to end up being dropped behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be bringing up 4th down here for the Comets. As gets pushed about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, loss of 6 there by Dean. So that's going to bring up 4th and 14 here for the Comets. And it looks like they do have Cottle heading back that way to punt it away here for Wes Carter. Comets getting into punting formation. Single man back for Powell County. And Cottle gets it and finally gets the kick away as gets toward the near side of the field. And that's finally going to be picked up there by Powell County and advances up a couple yards, as he gets it up to right around the 30-yard line. So that's going to be 1st down there for the Pirates. With 3 minutes, 43 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. So Wes Carter forced on a 3-and-out in their first possession. And the Pirates will be getting the ball back here. Ran it about a 29-yard sweep for the touchdown there for Powell County in their opening possession. Quarterback underneath center. And we're going to get a flag here on the play. And it looks like this is going to be a false start here against the Pirates. So that's going to be loss of 5 yards. still be first down, and so that'll be first down and 15 here for the Pirates. Had a little movement there on the right-hand side of Powell County. This time, rolls back, being evaded, avoids it, gets contact and brought down right near the line of original line of scrimmage there by Luke Dean. So they picked up the yards lost there by the false start and get back to the original line of scrimmage. So now it's going to be second down and 10 yards here for the Pirates. Pirates have been sitting with a three-back formation, not really putting anybody out there. Tight end there on the end. All the wide receivers are in behind the line of scrimmage. Gets the ball, pitches it out, fumbles it. Ball is loose. And number 24 ends up falling on it after a small loss of about 2 yards. So fumble there on the pitch. Ended up dribbling it just a little bit down the field, but then finally number 42 for Powell County ended up falling on top of it. And so that's going to bring up third down and 12 here for the Pirates. This time Pirates going to be spreading out the field, 4 wide receivers, 2 on the far side, 2 on the near side. Quarterback's going to operate from the shotgun with a single back. Gets it looking over toward the right. Connects to his man, and that's going to be a first down and then some, as he's going to end up putting it in for 6, and that's going to be another Powell County touchdown. As looks like that's number 24 with the touchdown reception there for Powell County. And they currently lead right now here 12-0 here with 1:32 left to play here in the first quarter. So it looks like Powell County going to go for 2 here once again, back into the tight formation. Quarterback under center. Gets a little bit of movement, pushes forward, and they're going to say no good. So two-point play attempts there for Powell County, and both of them shut down by the Comets there at the line of scrimmage. Your score is Powell County 12, West Carter 0, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. And back here as we are getting ready to go once again on the kickoff. Last kickoff was very shallow there by the Pirates. This time makes it up to right around the 50. There's some contact there and then ends up going out of bounds. So the contact was made there by the Comets. So that's going to be ruled a fumble out of bounds. And so West Carter will start right at midfield. A little discussion if a flag should be thrown or not, but as the ball got right to the 50-yard line, West Carter did touch it. And then ended up going out of bounds. So they will end up having a flag after all. 5-yard penalty there by Powell County advances West Carter up to the 45-yard line. Dean gets it, hands it off here toward the near side, and he is quickly brought down well behind the line of scrimmage there by number 91. That was Weston Kaiser, number 11 there on the carry for West Carter on the sweep, and ends up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 here for the Comets. Just about 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. West Carter breaks the huddle. Comes up to the line of scrimmage, facing the 2nd down and 15. 2 wide receivers here on the near side, 2 backs there. Man in motion, as that's going to be Hollingsworth. And he gets it there on the jet sweep. And he is met there, but still on his feet and finally brought down well behind the line of scrimmage once again. So another another run for a loss there for the Comets, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Ended up losing about 6 on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 21 here for the Comets. As that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So your score right now is Powell County 12, West Carter nothing. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. And back here at West Carter, we're start of the second quarter. West Carter trails 12-0 here to Powell County as they're now facing a 3rd and 20 situation. And that's going to be a fumble there by number 11. And we'll see. And it looks like they're going to say that he did recover that. So Weston Kaiser got the ball, dropped it, and then ended up falling on top of it there. And so that's going to bring up 4th down here for the Comets. And so it's going to be about 4th and 26 here for the Comets. And it looks like they've already got Will Cottle back there to punt now here for the Comets. 2 back here for Powell County. Last one, Cottle short kicked it here toward the near side. This time a much better punt as that one's touched right around the 40-yard line. And that was dropped but then recovered there by number 20 of Powell County. And so it's going to be 1st down and 10 here for the Pirates. With 7:07 left to go here in the first half. So Powell County has scored on both of their possessions here in the first quarter. One was a 29-yard run, and the other one was about a 30-some-yard pass. This time, Powell County's going to spread it out just a little bit. 2 wide receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Actually, 2 on the far side. No back there for Powell County. Had a little bit of a slippage there by number 84, and it's going to be a reverse coming back this way. He's got some green grass in front of him as he has got it wide open there. 1 man left to beat, but he's going to punch that in for 6, and that's going to be another touchdown here for Powell County. And that's going to be number 24 again there for the Pirates, as he takes that all the way from about the 40-yard line. So that's a 60-yard rush there on the reversal for Powell County to put it in for 6. And your score now is Powell County's 18, West Carter nothing. As the Powell County is going to be, it looks like they're lining up here once again to go for 2. West Carter has shut them down both times so far here this evening. Number 17 quarterback's under center. Gets it, hands it off, up toward the middle. And ball comes loose. And that is going to be recovered by West Carter, and so it's going to be another stop there for the Comets for the 2-point conversion. As number 22, Luke Dean, ended up coming up with the ball there, breaking up the play. So 18-0 is your score. 6:49 left to play here in the first half. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And back here at West Carter, where Powell County has a 3-touchdown lead over top the Comets, 18-0. West Carter has shut them down all 3 times on the 2-point conversion. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all 3 of those touchdowns have been by number 24 from Powell County. And this one barely makes it to the 50-yard line. As, of course, you have to wait till it goes 10 yards. And that one, it went about 9 yards and 3/4 before West Carter just kind of reached over the line, had their feet behind the 50-yard line, just kind of snatched it back there to the 50. So West Carter starting off into some good field position once again here, as they are right at midfield. Comets been struggling on offense just a little bit. As Dean's going to be working out of the shotgun here. 2 backs for West Carter. 1 wide receiver here on the near side. Gets it, and he's going to throw it here toward the near side. Intended receiver, I believe, was number 88, Hollingsworth. But threw that one just a little bit short, and so that's going to bring up 2nd down here for the Comets. As we said, these boys mostly playing Ironman football out there, as really only see maybe 2 helmets on the sideline. So a couple substitutes there for the Comets if need be. So besides that, everybody else running all Ironman football. Comets get the play, come up to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide receivers on the near side. You got Hollingsworth and you got 2-pack Bewley. Some change up of the play. As Dean gets it, goes back, being pursued. Trying to break a tackle, but ends up getting pushed out of, or not quite out of bounds. As they said, he was still inbounds. Ended up losing about 8 yards on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down and 18 here for the Comets. As the woes kind of continue there for West Carter. Looks like they're going to put Hollingsworth and Bewley here on the near side. And We'll see what they're going to call this, and it looks like it's going to be offsides here against Powell County. So West Carter's going to get 5 yards back of that 8 that they just lost. Still will be third down. .523 left to go here in the first half. West Carter's been as near the Powell County territory up to the 45-yard line. Powell County showing blitz here. And looked like we're going to get a timeout taken here by the Comets as Powell County looked like they were showing all-out blitz. West Carter wanted to take a second to think about that and rewrite up the play. So we'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And now coming out of the timeout, West Carter slowing things down just a little bit with 5:03 left to go here in the first half of football. Saw Powell County showing jailbreak blitz. Had 3 or 4 of them about ready to rush that line of scrimmage. Be third down and 13 here for the Comets. Hollingsworth in motion. Dean gets the high snap. And he's going to send this one downfield, and that is going to be incomplete. Hollingsworth was the intended receiver, and that's going to bring up fourth down here for the Comets. So that's the third 3 and out there for West Carter. As Will Caudle back to punt it away for the Comets. First one was a little bit of an off snap, and he was able to get that away for about a 10-yard punt. This time, another nice punt. And that's going to be returned there. Nice block there by Powell County as he's still on his feet and finally brought down. Gets that right to around the 43-yard line. As we got a West Carter player kind of shook up a little bit. Looks like that's Eli Wilburn. As we said, the Comets don't have too many substitutes that they can put in out there. So it's going to be first down here for the Comets once again. Or, excuse me, for the Pirates. 3 wide receivers, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side. West Carter just about jumped off sides, but was able to hold on to it. And that's going to be drugged down there on the run by number 33, Sawyer Maggard. Pickup of about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 7 here for the Pirates. And this one's going to be a rush up the middle. Brought down just short there midfield by a host of Comets. Looks like number 24 on the carry, and that's going to bring up third down here as he picked up about 2 on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Pirates. Wilburn still favoring that shoulder. Looked like his left shoulder as he got popped there by Powell County on the return. This time tight formation once again, 2 wide receivers right off the line of scrimmage. Powell County going back, throws it off, connects to his man here. That's going to be a first down and then some as he gets pushed out of bounds. And I believe that was number 24 once again there on the reception for Powell County. So that's going to bring up first down and 10 here for the Pirates. As looks like we're going to get a timeout taken here by Powell County as they get it up to the 35-yard line. We'll take a brief break and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. 2:28 left to go here in the first half. It's going to be first down and 10 here for Powell County. So far they have scored on every possession so far here this evening. And this time hands it off to number 20 on the outside. He's got a first down and looking for more as he's going to punch that one in. And that is going to be another Powell County touchdown for number 20. And it is now 24-0 here. As you can tell, number 84 there for Powell County was feeling it. So with 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock, Powell County here has a 4-touchdown lead over the Comets. Powell County's went for 2 points 3 times here this evening, and Wes Carter has shut them down every single time. Powell County top formation once again, 3 backs, quarterback under center. Gets the ball, hands it off on the outside, and the officials are coming in. And they're going to say that he made it this time. So Powell County picks up the 2-point conversion up the middle. And your score with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the half is Powell County 26, West Carter nothing. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 60. And sorry to cut that a little bit short, but kickoff there by Powell County. As that's going to be taken in behind the 40-yard line. Dean comes up with the ball there, so it's going to be first down here for the Comets as they have 2:02 left to play here in the first half. So Wes Carter struggling a little bit to try to get Powell County stopped on the defensive end. And Wes Carter struggled a little bit as well trying to get the ball moving here on the offensive end as they have had, this is their fourth possession here today, and they've had three and outs here. Wes Carter in the maroon uniforms has two wide receivers here on the near side, two backs. Dean gets this one on the quarterback keeper and is rushing it, and he's going to pick up Wes Carter's first down here of the half as he gets just beyond midfield and runs out of bounds, and so that's going to be right around the 48-yard line. And looks like we had a flag on the play. And looks like it's going to be a unsportsmanlike conduct against the Pirates. So that's going to be 15 more yards after the run there by Dean. And that's going to put Wes Carter in great field position. .142 left to play. Dean gets it, tries to do a little bit of shake and bake behind the line of scrimmage, but falls about a yard behind it. Stopped there by a host of Pirates. Brings up second down and 11 here for the Comets. Or excuse me, loss of 2. Second down and 12 here for the Comets. So Dean has picked up Wes Carter's only first down here of the evening. As the Comets come to the line of scrimmage, about a minute left to play on the clock here. Has two wide receivers on the far side, single back, low snap. This time Dean's going to come here toward the near side, gets it near the 35-yard line, but we're going to have a flag on the play here on the near side. And this is going to be a personal foul face mask against the Pirates. So that's going to give Wes Carter another first down here after the penalty. So Wes Carter now knocking at the door of the red zone, actually right at the 20-yard line. We'll have first and 10. Time not on their side with 47 seconds left to go here on the game clock. So they're going to have to pick up 20 yards and pick it up quick here. After the penalty, time will start here on the snap. Dean gets it, runs toward the outside, and he's brought down in bounds. And Wes Carter's going to stop the clock here with 35 seconds left to go. I believe that's going to be their second timeout here of the half. And we'll take it with them here. Your score, Powell County 26, Wes Carter nothing. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man.
With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
So coming out of the timeout, 35 seconds left. I believe West Carter has one more timeout to use here. Time definitely not on their side, as it's going to be 2nd down and 14 here for the Comets. 2 wide receivers on the far side, double back there for West Carter. As clock's rolling, Dean's going to roll out toward his right, and he's going to throw this, and that's going to be caught there right at the line of scrimmage. And I believe that was caught by number 41, Tripp LeMaster. I'm not for sure if he was an eligible receiver or not, but Dean just kind of got thrown off balance. And then it looked like they were trying to throw it away. And it looks like West Carter is taking their final timeout here. .21 seconds left to go, so West Carter facing here a 3rd down and about 15. Needs to get something going on here to try to put on some points before the halftime. As this is West Carter's first trip here to the red zone here tonight. Dean made a great rush to get things moved down. And then, of course, a face mask gave West Carter 15 more yards, and so they got down to the 20-yard line, but has been pushed back to the 25. So West Carter probably looking for another pass play here, as they got 2 wide receivers here on the near side. As Dean's going to roll out as he handed it off and was going to run down the sideline himself for a little bit of a Statue of Liberty play. But was no good there to Dean. And that's going to bring up 4th down here with 14 ticks on the clock left to play here in the first half. And so I'm going to assume here that West Carter's probably going to have to go for it again. And they're out of timeouts. They're going to have to try to get some passing play or some kind of trick play here to get it around or get it into the Powell County secondary. 2 wide receivers here on the near side for the Comets. Dean gets it. And he's going to throw it down, and that's going to be picked off there by Powell County. And it looks like number 24 as he reverses field. Time expires, and he's got one man to beat, now he's got one man to beat. And he's going to take it all the way down for a pick 6. And that's going to be another Powell County touchdown there by number 24. Gets about an 80-yard pick 6. And that's going to make it 32-12 with the 2-point play yet to come. So right now they are 1 and 3 on the 2-point conversions. Powell County was able to get their last 2-point conversion run in. Quarterback under center once again. Hands it to the first man through. He's trying to break it into the plane, and he does. Takes one step into it, bounces off the defender, and so Powell County now goes into the locker room here by a score of 34-0 here over the West Carter Comets here at the half. And so as both teams heading back into the locker room, we'll take a brief commercial break, and we will be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And welcome back to the Hill here at Olive Hill, Kentucky, where we are at halftime right now. And it looks like our score here at the half, we'll get our graphic up here. And your score here at the half is Powell County 34, West Carter nothing. So West Carter's been having a tough time trying to keep Powell County behind the chains, as they have went for about 3 plays over 20 yards here today for some touchdowns. And so West Carter's going to, I'm sure that Coach Stevens is going to have to talk to him there and try to get his team settled down just a little bit, and try to definitely watch out, as number 24, I believe, has about 4 of those touchdowns here today. And Powell County's been doing it just a little bit in every way, as I believe they've had 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, and then they had 1 pick six for about 80 yards as well. So your halftime score here is Powell County 34, West Carter nothing. And so taking a look out there, good to see one of our top fans and 2-year follower there, Tanya Rowe. Glad to see you out there this evening cheering on the West Carter Comets. And good to see some of our Powell County fans out there as well. And Penny McClure cheering on the Pirates as well, and has a lot to cheer for at the moment, as they currently have a 34-0 lead here over top of the Comets. And so there's about 2 minutes left to go here before the reacclimation period, warm-up period, as they come out here as well. As we said, taking a look at for the varsity squads on these teams, West Carter is going to be traveling down to Martin County here tomorrow night, as they are in district play once again, of course, following last weekend after the tragedy at West Carter fell to Prestonsburg. West Carter trying to look to keep their hopes alive inside of the District 8 playoff image, as West Carter right now, I believe 1-7 here on the season, or 1-6 here on the season. This will be their last away game against Martin County. Of course, Martin County saying that due to cost and everything else, not allowing anybody to come in and stream that. So I do apologize not to be able to bring that to you there on Friday. But then for the remainder of the schedule, you got next week on the 21st is going to be here at home, and it's going to be homecoming against East Ridge, the last district game there for the Comets, and definitely a must-win situation to try to keep the playoff hopes alive. And then, of course, finishing out the season against the Russell Red Devils. And, of course, Russell having a little bit of a struggle themselves here this season. Winless so far, but a lot of their games have been very close out there. 18-20, of course, lost big to Raceland. 27-21 to Wheelersburg, Ohio. 21-17 to Montgomery County. 21-14 to Dunbar. 28-20-17 in their last to Greenup County. So Russell, like I said, struggling themselves trying to get things going out there, but we'll see how that is, because that game is going to be up in the air for both teams. Now, taking a look for the Powell County Pirates. Right now, Powell County, they've got 2 wins here on the season. They're 2-6, and their game is going to be at home against Mason County. As they are in the 3A District 6, and so trying to get things all ready to roll there as well. And so teams are out on the field and ready to roll on here, as Powell County did win the opening kickoff, or the coin toss. And so now West Carter gets this, and they're going to make a pretty good return, as going to get stopped here on the near side, just outside of the 45-yard line. Looks like he made it out to about the 46. And we'll get our time corrected here, as running high school time there at the moment. 7:33 left to play here in the third quarter. So officially going to be marked down at the 45-yard line. And so West Carter with their first possession here of the second half. good to see a few more Pirate fans out there as well. Cheering on Connor Morganson, number 84, and number 34, Jacob Rogers. And so it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. Or no flag on the play, excuse me, but we get a stoppage as that run's going to be for a short loss there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 here for the Comets as Wes Carter tried to punch it up the middle. .6:10 left to play here in the third quarter. Hollingsworth in motion. Takes it on the jet sweep. Starts cutting back toward the middle. He's going to pick up a small gain. And I believe that they're going to call his forward progress down. So the officials blow the whistle dead. Then the ball popped out afterwards. So he made a yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 here for the Comets. Wes Carter tight formation. This time going to bring it here toward the near side of the field on the direct snap to number 11. And he's going to pick up a couple yards on the play, and that is Weston Kaiser. Looks like he picks up about 3 on the play, and we've got a Wes Carter player down. So we'll pan away as player down holding his knee. Looks like that's Eli Wilburn, who's down for the Comets, and we'll take a quick break as they work on Wilburn there. You're watching here the Manta Sports Media Network.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
And so it was number 20, Eli Wilburn. Looked like it was a knee as he did end up getting up and was helped off the field. And so that's going to be one less substitute there for Wes Carter down, as they're now facing a 4th down and about 6, as that's going to be thrown there in the direction of Hollingsworth. And so that looks like that's going to be a turnover on downs there by the Comets as they try to get it to Hollingsworth here on the near side. So Powell County will get their first possession here of the half just inside of Wes Carter territory. Or actually right at midfield is where it was marked down at, so right at the 50-yard line. Powell County in, tight formation once again, 3 backs. Gets it, drops it down, fumble on the play, and that's going to be a tackle for loss there. Number 41 was the first one to get to him, and that was Triple Lamaster. As the quarterback, number 17, bobbled the snap just a little bit there. Ended up losing 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 here for the Pirates. 3:20 left to play here in the third quarter. It's been all Powell County so far here offensively. Takes the snap, gets it to the second man through, number 34. Looks like he picks up about 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up third down. Gets it just inside of West Carter territory. Actually, it's going to be a 3-yard gain. Be third down and 9 here for the Pirates. So far, every time Powell County has got the possession of the ball, they have scored with it. Quarterback under center, gets it. This time pitches it out to number 24 there on the far side. And he's going to be met there by Dean, but not before picking up a first down for the Pirates. Picks up right at 10 yards, gets it to about the 38-yard line. So first down and 10 here for the Pirates once again. 3 backs once again for Powell County. Hands it to the first man through, and he's shaking and baking and made his way for a decent gain before finally being brought down there by Dean. I believe that was number 34 on the run there for Powell County. Ends up picking up about 6 on the play, so it's going to be second down and 4 here for Powell County. Powell County mostly been running a run offense here today, but they have shown that they can pass the ball as well. 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. Hands it off to the first man through. And he's going to pick up a small gain of about 1 on the play. Bring up third down and 3. As we said, West Carter's not been able to stop Powell County here so far yet today. As time dwindling down, under 30 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Powell County still leading 34-0. Gets the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. Rolls out toward his left. Cuts back up through toward the middle. He's going to get close there, I believe, to the 30-yard line. And as time expires, it looks like Powell County is going to be facing their first fourth down here of the evening, as it looks like it's going to be close to a first down. Or actually, no, about 2 yards away. He's going to pick up about 1 on the play, so it's going to be fourth down and 2nd. We'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. And it is 8 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter, as this one's going to be handed off up the middle, and we'll see where they mark them down at. And this is going to be a stop there by the Comets as they comes up short, picks up about 1 on the play. And so Wes Carter stops Powell County for the first time here this evening. Here with about 7 minutes and 7 minutes and we'll say 23 seconds here. So turnover on downs there by Powell County. And so now Wes Carter will have it here. Right about the 30-yard line. Dean's going to get it. He's going to cut back up through, and he's got some open ground to work with. As he is at the 50, he's got one man to beat here. And he is going to be brought out of bounds right around the 33 or 34-yard line. So good pickup play there by Dean. On the quarterback keeper, and it'll be another first down here for the Comets. So Dean just had one man to break through there from Powell County, but ended up taking it and tucking it down and was able to keep inside. As Wes Carter now on the 33 or 34-yard line. 2 wide receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. As Dean's going to keep it again, a little bit of shake and bake, gets all the way up to right around the 15-yard line. Call it the 16. And he's going to be just short there of a first down. It's got about 2 yards left, so it's going to be second down and 2 there for the Comets. So Wes Carter riding off the high of the stopping Powell County for the first time here in the game here in the fourth quarter. Now has got some momentum here. Now facing a second down and 2. Just under 5 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. 2 wide receivers on the far side. Tied in here on the near side. And they're switching up quarterbacks here. And that's going to be a fumble, and it's still loose, and that looks like that's going to be heading toward Powell County's way. But no, the official on the far side said that it was down, that he was down by contact. Goes in the book for no play, as they were going to direct snap it there to Sawyer Maggard as he went in from the tight end position to go under center. And he was going to get it and try to just do a quick sneak up the middle, but ended up dropping it. Wes Carter did recover it back, but no gain on the play. This time Dean gets the snap, rolls out toward his left. He's got a first down. And then he's going to be brought down right around the 15-yard line. So that's going to be another first down there for the Comets. Three minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Both teams still with all their timeouts here today. As Dean gets the play from the sideline. And Wes Carter comes in. Dean has been the leading rusher here today. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Dean gets it, tucks it under, and heads off toward his left. And we're going to get a flag on the play, stopping the clock right around 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and we'll see who this is going to be against. And we're going to get a personal foul. And this one's going to go against Powell County. So Wes Carter, I believe, should be getting half the distance of the goal. So favorable penalty there for the Comets, as now they're at a second down. And Dean, he's going to get wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. So what was a 2nd and 1 has now turned into a 3rd and 7. Just about 2 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Wes Carter now facing a 3rd down and 7 here. And we're going to get another whistle here, and it looks like this is probably going to be offsides here against Powell County. So now it's going to bring it up to a 3rd down and 2 situation. It was a 3rd and 7, is now a 3rd and 2. Wes Carter trying to work here. Pick up the few yards. Dean gets it and then fumbles it. And that is going to be picked up there by, I believe, number 91 of the defense. And so that's going to be a turnover there by the Comets. No flag on the play. As we are now under a minute left to play here at Wes Carter, and so Powell County, of course, deep in their own territory, still can go through and take a knee here. Let's see if they set up in victory formation. And they do, and the quarterback takes a knee, and that should finish things off here today. As Wes Carter threatened there in the 4th quarter, but could not end up getting things finished off. As 2 and 1. And that is it. And so your final score here today from Olive Hill, Powell County 34, Wes Carter 0. So really neither team scored there in the second half. All points were scored there in the opening half there by Powell County. As we see the teams shaking hands there on this 8th grade night and everything else. And you are very welcome, Penny McClure, taking a look there. You're glad to be able to get this out to you there. Good to see Derek Morgeson as well, cheering on number 84, Connor Morgeson. And then Carolyn Woosley cheering on number 34, Jake Rogers, a.k.a. Jake Football. And so glad that you all were able to watch the game here as well. And, of course, this will be available on all of our platforms as we are on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. And so we'll take one final break, and we will finish things off here once again. Your final score once again, Powell County 34, West Carter nothing. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
And back here at West Carter once again, where your final score is Powell County 34, West Carter nothing. And so that's going to finish us off here tonight. So definitely want to thank all of our West Carter fans for tuning in here today, as well as our Powell County fans for tuning in here today. Glad you all were able to join us as well. And make sure you give us a like and a share and a follow. It'd be much appreciative out there as well. And so that's going to finish us off here. And so, like I said, West Carter varsity team is going to be on the road tomorrow night to Martin County, and we'll try to get you that score as soon as it is made available. And then, of course, our next broadcast is going to be next week, where it's going to be Monday and Tuesday for the 62nd District Volleyball Tournament. So for Jeff the Manta Serwin, thank you very much for tuning in here today. Good night. God bless you all, and we will see you all again next time here on the Manta Sports Media Network.